Hello guys, so I just spent a very long time, 8 months in total, working on this game that is in this game that I'm showing you right now, Create a Kart Ride, and I'm going to showcase it. So when you log in, you're going to click on the search button and type in Number2780/1. So I'm going to have that displayed on the screen. So I'm going to have the sound off for the sake of the video, but it's in the game. So you start off and you're in a room, there's a donation wall, and you talk to me and I say that it's basically just an introduction to the game. So I'm going to summarize this. So here we go. So it says, don't exit your cart or else you'll die. Please read the dialogue so it makes more sense. I spent a lot of time, so please like the game if you enjoy, and you can feel free to donate whenever. So when you start off, you're going to see your brother, and he says that a guy just stole our dog, and you have to go across this lake, and if you touch the water, you'll die, as you can see. So I already beat the game, so that's why I have to do all this. I'm going to cut this out, other than just now. So once you don't touch the water, though, then you get to the next level. You just jump on the wood. So for level 3, you're going to talk to him again, and he's going to say that you have to go through this mountain and go as fast as you can and face forward, because sometimes it will not work and you'll go too far or too little. So yeah, then I have conveyors there, so it'll bring you to your spot. You might have to walk a little bit because some of them are like intersecting, but mainly, this isn't looking good for me. Mainly it'll bring you back to the next level. So you could probably easily tell, but yeah, there's going to be obvious cuts so the video can be the fastest. So here's level 4. So you talk to this guy, your brother, and he basically just says, I hope our dog is okay. The bad guy brought him to the city. So drive past all these fish. It took me 2 hours to make this level, mainly just because of all the copy and pasting of the fish. And as far as I know, it's not possible to fail this level. This one is more just for the enjoyment, because the actual game starts here, pretty much. So, now, on level 5, again, you talk to your brother, and he says it's going to be harder, and so just be careful. So you start off with these bumps. You go slow here or else you will fall. You go slow here or else you will fall. This level took me a long time as well. That is a fountain, so it makes you go slow there. So you could like enjoy the fountain, because it took me way too long to make that. So I wanted to make that like important. So then, yeah, you go slow there because it's steep, and then slow here as well, because this is a very sharp turn. So you have to go very slow here. And then you go up here and around, and then you go down. And again, it's steep here, so you gotta be careful, but once you get past here, you'll be fine. And don't get out of the cart over here, because you will die. And then here's level 6. So here we're going to talk to me, and basically I'm going to say just enjoy the show, but be careful. So up ahead you're going to see a big audience of people and me and my friends playing songs. So right there's going to be flamethrowers that will instantly kill you, and a bump. So now over here, it just makes you go slow so you could like take in the concert. And yeah, it took me a very long time, like another 3 or 4 hours to work on this part. So Yeah, but I'm very glad on how it turned out. Then you just go slow over here and you'll be fine. And then we are on to level 7. So, then again, this is every level. You talk to your brother. He just says be careful again, because you will not make it if you fall. So, pretty simple. You just go on the clouds. Only one cloud will carry you. I have memorized this because I have gone here a lot during the testing phase. So, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, you get to level 8. So level 8 was pretty tricky. Or not was pretty tricky, it is pretty tricky because it wasn't that hard to make. It just took a while. So, he just tells you to go slow at this beginning part. And just like calculate the jump, because if you go too slow, I know there's a lot of slow signs, but if you do go too slow, then you will not make it. But basically you just go slow on that cliff and you will make the jump. Then you just be careful of these rain clouds, which I did not do, but I stayed on the track somehow. Then the level's pretty much over. And then you get launched into space. And you end up in the spaceship. So, space level. You talk to this guy, your brother, and he says this place is very intense. There's like every single thing you can think of except a bomber cart. And maybe a few other things. So, be very careful. So, go loop around there, and then you be careful under this spaceship because it will blast tons of fire, which is basically just instant kill. There's bumps, which will make you fly off the track if you're not careful. Then you go up here. You gotta maneuver the asteroids because you will get hit. Go around the rocket ship, and then this puny rocket right here, which seems to really do nothing. There used to be a jump there, but when I published the game, I had to edit it because too many people said it was too hard. And even I started raging during the testing phase because of how hard it was. So then you avoid these rockets, and you end up in the North Pole. Once you end up in the North Pole, you're going to notice that you're in somebody's house, and it's very Christmassy. So you're going to talk to your brother, and he's going to say that the North Pole is very dangerous, so you have to be careful because, again, there's a lot of enemy parts. So, then you're going to maneuver all of these snowballs because if you get hit by 3 of them, you will die, and also you will probably get knocked off the track. Then you avoid back there, which was the snowman fan because somebody wanted to preserve their snowmen. Then you avoid the elf, who's making a toy, and the gingerbread man who's wielding an axe trying to cut down a Christmas tree. Then you avoid the fire, which is melting a snowman. This is the hardest part. You have to be careful with all the bombs and stuff, which I didn't do, so I'll get back to you when I get back there. Okay, so now that I'm back, let's try this again. So you have to be kind of careful. This is the hardest part of the level, like I said, I think. Just avoid the cannons. And it's laid out in a way where you can as long as you're slow like I did. You just have to be careful. And then here there's little bombs, so you have to be careful going over them because they will knock you off the track. And then these icicles don't do anything. They're just there for decoration pretty much. Then you are finished. And so you and your brother get your dog back. And it's like a little cutscene, like in a movie. So yeah, there's your brother dancing with your dog, a dog. And the dog napper, he ended up going to jail. Yep. So yeah, he doesn't look very happy to be here. The cop does look happy to be here. And so thank you, whoever ends up watching this, thank you for watching this. And if you play the game, you will see that I thank you for the game. So, I would highly appreciate it if you guys would play the game and like the game. And if you do, thank you so much for playing. And thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.